What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this nice Friday afternoon. I'm doing real good myself. I'm glad this is the Sabbath weekend. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing this day and tomorrow evening, sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening as worshiping the Most High. Okay? Let's just set aside day specifically to rest and worship the Most High. We as a people here in this country, we definitely need to do that. You understand? Let's show our allegiance to Him, because the wicked ones is showing their allegiance to their God, and we know who their God is. Okay, as in these couple clips I'm finna show you. Basically, one's a clip, and the other one is a story. All right, that happened. Well, this particular one that I come across is called Karen Mess with the Wrong Person Today. All right. It doesn't have a backstory, but I'm sure you guys will get the point after you watch it. Check this out.
Excuse me. I said excuse me. Okay, I said excuse me. You don't have a room with me. You don't have a room with me. All I give a fuck, man. That's your I don't give a fuck about your black ass. Excuse me. Disrespect black shit. You don't need to be racist. You just like all of them. You call me a nigga all you want to know. Bitch, I'm a fucking ass in this store. Bitch, call me a nigga again. Call me a nigga again. Call me a nigga again. Say the word nigga, bitch. I'm the right one. Try it. That's what the fuck I know. Watch your fucking mouth. Excuse me. The wrong nigger. I'm the wrong nigger. I'll beat your ass in this motherfucking store. I'll beat your ass. Say nigger again. Nigger. You didn't hear what the fuck I just said, bitch? You didn't hear what the fuck I just said, bitch? Bitch, that's who I'm the right. You got it? Let me go. Let me go. You better let me go. I'm gonna hit your ass again. You better let me go. You better let me go, bitch.
Hey, she's down. She's down. I'm sorry to get you mad, but she's down.
Let me go. 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 Keep calling me a nigger. Let me go. The fuck? Weird ass bitch.
Excuse me.
I tell this bitch all the time. Bitch, I'm the right one. Call 911 and tell them.
Well, now, you see what I mean. See, the thing is this. We got a lot of white racist lowlifes running in this country, that's very disrespectful in their language to us as a people. They have no respect whatsoever. And there's been a surge with this kind of behavior with them now. I'm talking about more so than ever. It's just really, really ramped up now. And I know why. Basically, it's because, in my opinion, I think they know their time is done. They know that. And they're very angry, at the original inhabitants of this planet, to the point to where they're doing anything that they feel like they can get away with doing. You understand? So shout out to that sister who put that particular Karen in her place where she needed to be put. You see what I'm saying? This particular story right here is a mother and son wanted for assaulting a man outside Kenwood Towne Center. All right. Now, I watched this video and everything. I seen a total different thing, a total different situation from where this story is claiming that happened to this man. He initiated all this shit, Like I'm saying, they are running about white racists, pigskins, are running about looking to see who they may devour. All right. They looking for soft targets. All right. That's basically what all this boils down to. This particular thing right here in this story is said to have happened over a parking space. All right. But let's read through the story and then we'll check out the video. All right. Let me see. It says here, warning. the video in this article contains graphic content some may consider inappropriate. The thing is with that, we're adults. We've seen so much graphic shit over the years that I'm sure that we're pretty much desensitized to a lot of things that, come our way. But to get into the story, this happened in Syracuse Township, Ohio. Fox 19. Arrest warrants have been issued for a mother and son in connection with an incident that unfolded Tuesday afternoon outside Kenwood Towne Center. According to the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office, Alicia Joshua, 48, and her son Joshua Ward, 23, got into a verbal argument with 55-year-old Brian Miller around 1:30 p.m., the Sheriff's Office says. The argument was over a parking space, according to the Sheriff's Office, all right? Yeah, to continue here, it says the situation then escalated according to the Sheriff's Office, and both Joshua and Ward assaulted Miller, causing serious injuries to his face. Deputies responded to the scene. Miller was treated for his injuries at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. The Sheriff's Office says Joshua is wanted for misdemeanor assault, and Ward is now wanted for felony assault. Joshua is described as 5'7", 208 pounds. Ward is described as 6'1", 150 pounds. All right. Now, see, this is the thing, man. Look, like I said, they running about, seeing who they may devour. They're doing a lot of wicked shit, man. Matter of fact, I'm featuring a story, it just hurt my heart to do, where they 3 or 4 low-life racist pigskins found a beautiful sister, you know what I mean? And doused her with lighter fluid and set her on fire, and she suffered 3rd-degree burns behind that shit. You see what I mean? And hey, now that's a reason for a warrant to be, issued. At the very least, I think the whole black community need to be looking for them motherfuckers. And justice should be, seek out on these motherfuckers for real. I'm not talking about the judicial type of justice, because you ain't gonna get no justice. That's what it's boiling down to. In this particular situation, what I seen, well, I'll tell you what. Let me put the video up, and then we'll go through it and we'll dissect it together.
Out in the Kenwood Mall parking lot, it is caught on camera.
Yeah, tonight the Sheriff's Office says charges are now filed. Warrants have been issued.
Michael Baldwin live at the mall with what happened. Michael?
Well, we understand that the Sheriff's Office is telling us that a mother and son are facing charges. And apparently they're telling us that this all started over a parking space. The video doesn't pick up from the very beginning, but the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office said all this is over a parking spot. It happened at the Kenwood Mall around 1:30 p.m. Tuesday. You can see as one man jumps, striking Brian Miller multiple times. The Sheriff's Office is investigating and are charging a mother and her son, one with assault and another with felonious assault.
There's a family beside me. They're kind of rowdy and they're yelling profanities back at each other. Nothing derogatory, just friendly, but definitely cursing and being loud.
The witness we spoke to asked us not to use her name. She said things escalated quickly. The Sheriff's Office says 55-year-old Miller is the victim. Deputies say this started as a yelling fight over a parking space between Miller and 48-year-old Alicia Joshua and her son, 23-year-old Joshua Ward.
One of the sons had yelled, "You don't call my mom that name." So I think the couple had yelled, a name at the family, and that had kicked it off, but I didn't see that part.
We know what that name was.
You can see in the video, as the family's walking away, the guy in the white poured water on that woman, instigating it further.
Right now, warrants have been issued for Alicia Joshua and her son, Joshua Ward. Now, right now, it's unclear if Miller could face any charges for allegedly throwing that water on Miss Joshua. As well, we're looking into the Crime Stoppers. Excuse me. If you have any information, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers. Their number is 513-352-3040. If you were there, you might have seen something. Sheriff's Office says they would like to speak with you. All right, we're live in Sycamore Township. I'm Michael Baldwin, Fox 19 now.
Thanks, Michael.
Now, my assessment of that situation right there is that, first of all, I'm going to say shout out to that young brother for protecting his mother and standing up for his mother and beating that pigskin motherfucker into the floor. Simply because he had no business, no right whatsoever. That sister was walking away and that motherfucker throwed water on her. You see what I mean? See, he had no business doing that. He escalated the whole entire problem in the first place. And I can just about bet my last dollar that parking spot, I mean, the shit that he was saying to her in the first place, nigger, bitch, and all that old kind of shit, you understand reason why the young man say, you don't say those type of things to my mother, you see, in the first place. I can imagine the things that he was saying to her. See, they looking for soft targets. And I'm hearing all this stuff about, we need to separate. Fuck that shit. I ain't separating shit. I'm right here where the Most High planted me. You see, to live, to love, to fight, and to die. You understand? If I got to do so. That's what it all boils down to, because we're always talking about separate. Separate where? Where you going? A lot of these places, you know, folks are separating to, you know, you don't know the fucking, you know, the culture of those places. You know, you don't know the situation of where you headed. You see, I've seen a story where a lot of black people are separating off into Caribbean countries and stuff like that. You know, okay, but hey, it's different over in those places. It's like almost third world countries. Matter of fact, I was watching Pastor Dow and he gave a whole rundown on that kind of thing. You know, he pretty much said that a bum over here that's sleeping under a bridge is living better than those people over there. So we gonna separate too. And also, when you do separate, what are you going to have to defend yourself? Because the enemy is coming. They coming. That's the whole entire thing. So I mean, it's all about defense, defending yourself. Now, that's what these particular two clips that I've shown shows about you standing up to racist tyranny. You see, racism is basically nothing but envy. That's basically what it is. Envy is folks call jealousy. When they got the definitions crossed up. Because see, jealousy is a justified emotion, you know, and envy is an unjustified emotion. Jealousy is actually, say for example, your man, your woman, if other words is together and somebody else come pushing up on them, you know, trying to get with them and stuff like that, and your mate, your spouse get jealous, that's justified. Just like with the Most High. The Most High said, I'm jealous over my children. I don't want my children going a whoring after false gods and false idols. That's jealousy. That is justified. But envy, on the other hand, envy is a sick, disgusting ass emotion, and I hate it. And also, it's deadly. It's one of the 7 deadly sins, as a matter of fact. You see, envy is when the wicked one, Satan himself, said he was going to exalt his particular throne over the Most High, who made him. You understand? Where he would have his people, his worship him. See, he was so envious to the fact to where he came down and seduced our holy mothers. You know, our set aside holy first mothers. You understand, which is known as Eve. Okay, and polluted the birth canal in which the Messiah was supposed to come through. See, that's envy right there. And envy got his ass ready to march into the lake of fire, and he's going to do it along with his evil angels, demons, whatever you want to call them. And also his spawn of these lowlifes right here that's getting beat down. and that's around here doing all kinds of reprobate things, a lot of evil things. You see what I'm saying? We are children of the Most High God. Direct children of the Most High God. We don't run from nobody. You see what I mean? We damn sure don't run from no fucking reprobates that wasn't even meant to be in the first place. That ain't how it works. That's not how it works. So all this talk about separation shit, nah. Back in 1962, a brother by the name of Robert Williams wrote a book called Negroes with Guns. All right? See, in the South, you understand? See, it was just the same thing, racist tyranny. And what happened was brothers and sisters band together and they got guns too. You see? They got guns too. And what they did was actually ran them white motherfuckers out of their community. Matter of fact, cops came there with guns drawn, and brothers and sisters had they shit together. They came out in format with they shit out and drawn and ready to shoot. Guess what? Guess what the cops did? The cops dropped their guns and ran. You see? Now, the brother Robert Williams wind up going to Cuba, in exile, most likely behind, fighting, straight up fighting. And I'm not talking about marching and talking about Black Lives Matter, but they straight up fought. But if you guys get a chance, check out this movie called The Deacons of Defense. Forrest Whitaker played in the movie. I think what it was is a lot of that, there was a book probably based off, or at least that movie was based off that book, you know what I mean, about a lot of them, of standing up to racist tyranny. And that's what we're going to have to do. Ain't no running. You talking about separating it, that's running from a bully. That's what that is. When I was a kid, I better not dare call myself running from no damn bully. I get home and my parents find out that's what I did. Wasn't happening. See? So yeah, we're going to have to start putting in work. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, first of all, be safe out there. Learn to stick together. If you see one of your brothers or one of your sisters, in need of help against some of these racist motherfuckers, hey, be ready to get down. Because this is what they fear. They fear us unifying. All right? They fear us unifying. We're going to have to start loving one another. But like I always say, be prepared to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.